Hello there. Alrighty, today is a happy hour day. So what I figured I'd do is I had this pile of tags that I've made, embellishments that I've made, and I figured let's make them into cards. So, because they were sitting in a container on my desk. So, I want to use them. So let's work on them. Alrighty, first things first, we've got a froggy. He's so adorable. Those eyes are just way too cute. Alrighty, let's see what we can add to this. Oh, I've got lots of green paper in here. There's a piece of green right there. We could put that on there. That's perfect. That's easy. Easy peasy. Gotta love easy. Alrighty. It's nice to get these things done. Yep. And we are leaving in the morning. So, first thing in the morning to go to West Virginia to be there for the weekend because Monday morning is our closing on our house. That'll be nice. Yep. So we're looking forward to that. So by the time this video is shown, we will have already closed. That would have happened. So that'll be nice. Because I do my videos in advance, as you know. Or if you didn't know that, surprise, I do. That is cute. Okay, now we need something green for the inside. Let's see, here's a piece of green. Oh, there's some pretty purple and green. We could do both of those, as a matter of fact. Why not? Let's go for it. Since the one jumped out at the other, we can do them both. There, that's pretty. Nice. Alrighty, we've got one card done. Cool beans, gotta love it. All right, next we've got this one. That is really neat looking. I really like that. All right, another green. Let's see. Let's see here. We've got another card. We need another piece of green. We've got this green. It's got polka dots on the back too. Isn't that pretty? But I think it's supposed to be Christmas bulbs, but that's okay. I'm going to use it anyways because that's pretty cool looking. Yep, it is. Maybe I'll do it this way with the color on the bottom. That's a good idea. These are so much fun to make. I love having stuff like this made up beforehand because then I can put cards together real quick and easy. So if I need to grab something and make a quick birthday card or thinking of you or whatever, then I can. And that's just neat. Look at that, more polka dots. We're gonna put this one right here. Voila. Down, then we can trim this off. Throw this itty bitty piece away. I like to have all these strips in my jar because I can do exactly this. Put a card together. That's neat. All right, we've got this one. We even have a green card here. I could put that on there. That'll be nifty looking. All righty. Oh, we've got another piece of this. May as well use this. Why not? That'll work. Try to do each one a little bit different. all of these finished pieces. Oh, here, I'll put it on this side. all these finished things that I've got here. I'm trying to make them into something. So, oh, my secret pal sent this paint strip to me. Yep, thank you, secret pal. But before I move, then I've got a couple little containers that have little things like this that are pre-made in there already. So I figured I may as well go ahead and see how many I can make up and give them to my friend to deliver to the nursing home for us. Okay, we need something else. That's got that purple and green. I'm gonna go for it. That's pretty cool looking. Alrighty, then we've got this one. Oh, let's see. Got another green card here. May as well use it. It's not very straight. There, that's better. All right, now we need, let's see, well, we've got a polka dot there. Look how thick my scrap thing is. This is pretty crazy if you ask me. Oh, here's a strip I could use on the inside. What else can I use on the outside? Oh, here, I've got this piece. That's pretty. I could use that and this. Put that on there. Maybe cross it over. That'll work. Maybe do it this way. Do it that way. All right, let's do that. All these little pieces that we have left over. And this is gorgeous butterfly paper. It is almost a shame to cover it up, but I've got it, may as well use it. Yep, yep, yep. There. That's nice. Whoops, I almost forgot. Put this on the inside. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alrighty. Put the rest on there. Why throw it out? That'll work. Ta-da! Alrighty, now we've got this one. Be your best. Oh, this was fun putting that one together with a little piece of book paper on there. And I've got another green. I've got 3 more greens. So this one will be perfect. That's really cool looking. I like that. Okay, let's use some more green. Whoops, it's right here in front of my face. All right, Barbara. Got this piece. Somebody sent this envelope to me and it's green. And I thought that was so pretty. Haven't seen a green one. Or not like this anyways. I have seen a green one and a red one before, but they were different. I think they were from insurance companies, if I remember correctly. Alrighty. We gotta trim that a little bit off. Oops. Little curly piece. So my husband's packing up the car. Yep. Each time we go to my daughter's, then we try to take some stuff with us for rather than moving it with us when we do the big haul, because we're doing it anyway, so we figured may as well. Why not? It's an itty bitty piece. Throw that away. Alrighty. That looks kind of cute. It looks like it needs something else though, so that's okay, but I'm gonna leave it there for now. And I've got 2 more green cards. Look at that, and I've got 2 more green pieces left. That's awesome. All right, that needs something behind it. Whoops, over here, Barb. Alrighty, we've got this pretty paper. That's gorgeous. All right, let me get out my cutting board. Put this down. 5 1/4. Two cutting boards in this cupboard now, alrighty. Well, silly girl me. It amazes me how much stuff I've collected in 30 years. Really amazes me. It used to be so quick and easy to pack up my house. I could get it done in easily under 2 weeks, have every single thing packed up, and then by the time when we'd move in, easily have everything unpacked and put every single thing away within 2 weeks. But this time, yeah, right. I'm not as young as I used to be, first of all, and I've got a lot of stuff now. Never had all this stuff before. But then again, that's because we moved every year to 2 years, or either once or twice a year, I should say, once or twice a year. In my first marriage and growing up, then that's how often we moved. And then I married Kevin, and we've been in the same house for 30 years. So it's quite different. Definitely different, that's for sure. I think I want this one. It used to be so easy to not collect because I've been a crafter for years, but I used to be able to throw things away a lot easier. Now it's like, I don't know. So much stuff has been collected. And it's mostly, most of what we're moving is my craft room. That's amazing to me. And he just says, yeah, I know. You're just like my mother. I know, just like my mother. She's a crafter also. Yep, she is. It's fun being a crafty person, though. It just opens up the world to so many things. And I love that my mind works the way that it does, because I can look at something and take it apart in my mind and figure it out. So like with beading, I can just look at something that somebody's made and I can immediately figure out what stitch it is, which is really cool. And then if I draw a little shape of what it is and write down what stitch it is, then I can go home and figure out pretty close to making it. That's really cool. I love having that talent. That is an awesome talent to have. Yep. And sewing. My mother and grandmother were both into sewing. My grandmother was a seamstress for years in Butler, Pennsylvania, and she had a sign out down at the bottom of the driveway, and she altered clothes for people and sewed clothes for people for many, many years. That was pretty neat. Yep. And my mom used to make stuff for us all the time. I'd come home from school and she will have been sitting at her sewing table all day long. It was amazing. And she'd have clothes made for me. She made all of our clothes, all 6 of us kids. So, alrighty, now I'm gonna have to start going into other colors here because these are all browns, so we're gonna have to do whites or off-whites, and I've got some white cards, so that's okay, and I've got brown. So let's put this green away. And I definitely have brown, so let's use some of this. Alright, what is in here? Some cardboard that shouldn't be in here. What's that? That is adorable. Some choo-choo trains. That is so cute. I could do that together and put that on there. That looks kind of cute together. Oh, there's bunnies on that one. We got to use the bunnies because that's a bunny. That is so adorable. Okay, and we've got this brown piece. Let's crimp this. That'll be adorable. Throw that through the crimper. There. Then I could put this on here and then put this bunny paper on. That is so adorable. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad I turned that over. There, and then we can put this on. That is so cute. Aww. Pull that down a little there. That is adorable. And then we could put this on. That's cute. Let's 3D this up. Yep. That works. That is so cute. Oh, I like that. That's neat. Okay, then we need something on the inside. We've got this stuff. That'll work. Let's do it. Get rid of some more of this paper. Whatever I can use, I don't have to move. Good idea. That is so cool. I like that. Okay. We are doing good. Alrighty, another card. Here we go. We've got this piece. Oh, and look at that's adorable with little animals. That is perfect. All right. Animals. We took out the cat carrier and put it in the living room, and I opened it up, and that way I can grab the cat in the morning and stick him in there. And he went down sniffing it, and then he's going over to the suitcases, sniffing the suitcases, and he's like meowing at us like, we're going on a trip. We're going on a trip. It's funny, he doesn't seem to mind it. I'm surprised. The first time we took him, oh my goodness, he cried the entire time. 6.5 hours. Oh, that was so sad. So, so sad. The second time we took him with us, then he just half the time. And then it got less and less. He cries a little bit, but he mainly just doesn't like that, like if there's too much rattling on the roads and the bumps and stuff. He doesn't like that part of the stuff, of course. So, but I have noticed if I cover him up with a blanket, cover the cage up with a blanket, then he feels a lot more safe and secure. So that's good. Yep, I tried it either way to see if he would prefer one way or the other, and he seems to like it that way better. So now that I know that, it makes it a lot easier. Ta-da! Those are really cute. Alrighty, we've got quite a few of these. Holy guacamole, another animal one. Alrighty, and I'm going to go through some of these cards. Woohoo, and this orange, will that match? Yes, it will. That's awesome. Okay. That's a little crooked, that's better. Alrighty, let's put that. Some more. What other? Put a lot of corrugated paper in here recently. I should probably take some of that out because it's making my container so thick and I can't dig in here. That's ridiculous. No wonder I can't reach in here. There. That's a lot better. Wow, is that a lot better? More. Holy guacamole. Holy guacamole. All right, that would be cute on here. Yep. You could do some of that. That would be pretty. Ooh, what's that? That's just another piece. That's something somebody cut out. What are all these little bits and pieces? All right, good. I can use those. I like pulling out these little bits because then I can get them used up. That might look kind of funky too. There. Oh yeah, there's a whole pile of little bits and pieces. Okay, good. Let's use those. I do like that. Let's put that on. Yep. Stay there. Quit rolling on me. There. Maybe this here. That would be pretty. Shiny. Yeah, let's do that. Some more shiny stuff. Use up these bits and pieces on here and layer them on. Nice. Then we can 3D this up. Oop. Put the whole thing down and pull the whole thing right back up again. And these need to go in my container with the cardboard. Alrighty, that'll be cool. That's neat. I like that. Alright, what's on the inside? This is gonna go on the inside. Skinny little piece. Looks like it came off of some packaging or something. But it matches. Yes, it does. Little hedgehog and a tiger and a pretty lady. That's pretty nifty. And that's, ooh, I could do that on orange. And that would pull the orange right out. Oh, yes. All right. Alrighty-dighty. I like that. And there's some orange in here. That's good. This piece, which I could do along the edge. That would be pretty. I like that. Okay, let's put this on. Get that on there, let that dry, and then I'll trim it. Alrighty, then we've got this piece. Nice. We've got these. I hate throwing this stuff away. These are from Stamp Camp, and we had punched out snowflakes, and these were the centers of them, and I just could not throw them away because they're gold and shiny and pretty, and I thought, no way can I throw that away. Like that. See? That looks pretty. And it's just a blump. Clumpy, blumpy, whatever you want to call it. Just excess, but I thought, you know what? It's pretty. There. That's pretty. All right, let's just glue this straight down. Voila. That's pretty. All right. I don't know where that other piece, oh, it's on the scissors. I'm going, I don't know where it went, but it was there just a minute ago. Okay, then this piece can go in here. Alrighty. That's cool. All right, we are doing good. What time is it? 26 minutes, and we still have a few more to go, so we're doing good. I'm very pleased with what we've got done so far. All right, anything else with orange in it? That's got some reddish color. That's got some orange. That's got some pink, so I could do a pink one. There's a more orangey one. All right, so this one, that one, and that one. All right, and then we could do that with pink. So let's pull out another orange card. There. That's pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Alrighty. And I'll do some more of this. Get rid of this stuff out of here. Got a bunch of these little tidbits in here. Wow. All right, I'm glad I'm looking. That's really good. More, and more. That should be enough there. Let's put these in here, and let's see what we've got. That's pretty. And that red pulls the red out. I like that, like that. All right, let's do that. It just kind of fell together that way when I laid it down, and I like it. Not too shabby. Sometimes it happens like that. There, that's nice. Alrighty, let's do that. That's so pretty. There, put that down there. That's cool. I like that. All right, then we need something on the inside. So I think this is a good idea, or maybe one of these. I guess it doesn't really matter. This one matches though, so let's do this one. And let's cut this like so. Whoops, there it goes. All right. There, that's pretty. Nice. I am liking this. All right, we've got another orange one. Yes, we do. We've got 2 more left. That's perfect. And then I can do that pink one. That's going to be perfect. All right, we've got this. That is pretty. We've got this. I think I'm going to do this one here and this one here. Do it on 2 different sides. Why not? All right, let's get these down. Come on, get off my finger. That tissue paper is just gorgeous. So, so pretty. That was from a Christmas present. And that tissue paper had to be salvaged because it's just too pretty to throw away. And look how sparkly and golden it is. Can't say no to gold or sparkly. Nope. Perfect, 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 perfect. Now maybe I can lay this right here. Why not? Like that. That'll work. I like that. That's pretty. All right, let's do this. Thinking of you. Turn it to the side a little bit. Isn't that pretty? I love to just throw stuff on there and see how it comes out. I just think that's so fun. Yep, 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 I do. That would be pretty on the inside. Let's put that in there. Alrighty. That's cool. Clever, clever, clever. All right, one more. Yep, one more orange. Come on. There you go. Alrighty, let's see. We've got birthday cakes. We've got, there's another bunny. This one's got, that's another bunny person. A bear. Another bunny and a lion. Or a cheetah, rather. Huh. All right, I guess it's going to be this. That's cute. I do like that. We put that one on the inside. Perhaps that one. I'm not liking that one on there. But maybe that one. Well, 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 let's see. That'll match that, so let's put that on. Alrighty. That's nice. And then that purpley and brown, like that. That'll work. Okay. That works. Yes, it does. Putting these colors together. Trying to pull out the colors from this. And it seems to work. Boy, this is really using up a lot of scraps with these. There's so many scraps on those. All right, then we need something on the inside, and I think we can do this one on the inside. That'll be cute. That's nice. All right, we've got a couple more. We've got a pink one. So we can use a pink card. Watch that. Pop. I knew it. That is just gorgeous. That is so pretty. As soon as you put it on there, that looks nice with that too. But boy, does that make it pop. All right, so. That definitely does not match. That is not the right hue at all. That would be okay. This one's okay, because that's got a white tone to it. That's got a black tone. I don't want that one. That one, no. What's that? Ooh, that one will match. Ooh. Cool beans. Huh. Wonder if I do this and that. And then this down here. That way. All right, let's do that. It's really pretty. Yep, it is. Voila. That's perfect. And then this can go right on there. That's going to be sharp. All right, so let's 3D this up. And boy, I'm getting a lot of cards done here. That's awesome. I'm rather impressed. That's pretty. I like that. Nice. All right, and then we've got another piece of this we can put on the inside. Yep. As a matter of fact, we can do top and bottom of this one. I was going to say, that looks like my sister-in-law's handwriting, and it is. That's from her Christmas card that she sent. This gold. She always sends the envelopes that have the gold on the inside. She knows I like that gold. She makes sure I get an envelope with that gold on it. And I always cut it off and save it. That is so pretty. Okay, that's nice. I really like how that made that pink pop right out of that. That is just gorgeous. All right, we've got what? 4 more. Ooh-wee. We are doing good. All right, now this has a little bit of pink in it. So I guess we could do one more pink one. Yes, I do have another pink one. And that bunny's got some pink, so that's good. All righty. Wonder. We could do that. Yes, it does. Alrighty. That's kind of cute. But that's not going to match with any of the rest of this. Nope. Alrighty. So, how about pink? Pink. Ooh, here you go. That instead, or this, or even that. That would work. Oh, that works. Or do it that way. Yep, that way. I like that. Okay, put this back away. This piece works. We're going to use that. Some good old brown paper bag with bingo daubers. paper. Clean that off. Ugh. There, that's nice. Neat, 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 neat. Okay. That's pretty, 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 pretty. Alrighty. Wait till she sees this collection that I take over there. She's going to say, you were real busy. Yep, I was. Alrighty, anything else I could throw on the inside? If there's a skinny piece, that would work. Nope, that's yucky with that. Ooh, yuck. Oh, here's some little bits. Oh, that'll just get all hidden though. All right, here. We've got something up in here. This piece right there. Come on out of there. That'll work. That works. Yep, boy, is this covered with glue now. It gets all coated. But it dries up. That's pretty. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. That's a lot of cards. Holy crap. Alrighty. Yep. There, now we've got 3 more. So let's do this. Do I have 3 white? Yes, I do. I've got 4 white cards. Woohoo. Alright, let's do one at a time. Look at a little chipmunk's tail sticking out. That's so cute. Now that one I could make into a birthday card. That would be cute. Let's do that. I always need birthday cards. Happy birthday. Just that one little piece of birthday paper. That'll be perfect. Yep. And then we can put that on there. That is cute. All right. Yeah, 3D it up. May as well. Voila. That's cute. I like that. We can do that on the inside. That seems to match. I like that simplicity of that one. That's pretty. All right, we need another one for this one. That really pulls out all those colors. I think I definitely want that on there. Come on, up. It's adhering itself down to my paper. There. All right. That's pretty cool. I like it. There's a triangle. Put that on and then this over it. That's kind of funky. Funky, funky, funky. I like the texture ones, especially for the seniors. If I did that, that would be cute. Put that this way. Let's do that. I think they'll like that. Try to remember to do something with some interesting texture. And all these tags have some type of texture and depth to them anyway, so that's nice. One day at a time. Voila. And then we can put this one on. So let's do that. Gotta make sure that spiky tip is down. That's cool. I think I could put that on the inside. That with this? Yeah, why not? That'll work. There's nothing on that. Good. Good, 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 good. Ta-da! I like it. And I've got one more, and then I can go back and check them all and make sure they don't need anything else added to them. There's two more. Okay, I need one. Just one, like that. That's really cute. 60 minutes for 5 cents. Boy, that was a long time ago. Yes, sirree. That's a lot of scraps here. Let's see. That'll be 4. That's kind of cool. Or 3. 3 looks better. Okay, do that. Alrighty, let's do that. Seems to always look better in odd numbers for me. Yep. I like to use the odd numbers. Pretty cool looking. Unless I want to add that on. Oh, yes, let's do that. Use another piece of this. That's so fun. Yep, that's good. Perfect. Perfect. Alrighty, there they are. That's nifty. Ah, all right, let's get rid of this. I don't need this out. I don't need that out. All right, I need to turn that over. Got to be careful with my scrap papers, because every time I get junk mail in, then I try to use it on the back. All righty, so let's look at all these. That looks really cool. I like those just like they are. That is adorable. I don't think they even really need bling besides the bling that's on them already from what I'm looking at. This one definitely needs something else. That one's really cool. All right, so I'm liking all of them, but I'm not liking that one, so I just need to work on that one. So what time is it? 49 minutes? Good, that gives me a chance to finish this up. Alrighty, let's see what else we can find to put on here. These scraps can go back in the brown. Brown, 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 right there. Blue and brown, and why is that here? That's brown, okay. So, that needs something else. Like what? Let's find the green folder. Green right here, and see what else we can put on here that needs something else. How about, nope, that does take away. Takes away from it. How about, ooh, there you go. Scrap tape border, that works. That pulls those colors right down, doesn't it? And then I can put some of this on the inside. Yes, I can. Alrighty, we found a fix already. That's pretty darn good. Gotta love it, gotta love it. That is pretty cool. That's amazing. As soon as I put it on, it was like boing. Made it jump right out. I like that. There, then we can put this right on the inside. Voila. That looks a lot better. Alrighty, anything else? I don't know yet. Let's look. You never know, you never know. What's in here? What are these? Little green flowers. A butterfly. That would take away from that. I don't want to do that. Some more little butterflies. What's in here? Some little doodads. You never know. Some arrow. There's another arrow. All right. Ooh, there's a fish. A fish. Bloop, 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 bloop. A writing utensil. That's cute. Another flag. A foot. An arrow, a pocket. Pocket with a marker coming out. That's kind of funny. Why not? That would work. A Christmas tree. That's not staying on very good. That was some washi tape. Glue that back down. There, that'll work. Oh, that's another one of those. The pocket's ridiculously silly. I'm kind of liking the fish. Let's put the fish on there. He's kind of cool. Turn him over and get some glue on him to make sure he stays on there. That's cute. I like that. Alrighty, what's on the inside? That. I'm gonna put that in there. That's pretty cool. Huh. Another arrow. Nope, don't need another arrow. But I definitely like the fish in that on the bottom now. That's looking much better. I like that. All right, and I think I like it just like this. Don't think it really needs anything else. Any other thing I'm thinking is maybe something right here, like that, or like this. That's better. Like that. Okay, we'll put that on there. And it doesn't take away at all. So that's good. Let's put all these. Oh, I should have put them back in this little zippy bag. Oh, well, here, let's put the rest of these in there. Because last time I dumped this out, then I found all these little things down on the bottom of this zippy bag, and I thought I should put them in here to find them easier, which did definitely work, that's for sure. All right, and I don't need these, so let's put these in here too. Why not? All right, then we'll put that in and zip that up and put this back away. There we go. We can just glue this on. And then we are done with these, and then I can show them all to you. That's neat. I like that. All right. Very good. And these things can be put away. There we go. Awesome sauce. All righty. 54 minutes. That's not bad. Okay, so we've got this neat little fishy card. Be your best. I love that book fiber on there. It's just garbage, but it's so fascinating, I think. Okay, so we've got that one. We've got this one. Brilliant. That's pretty. We've got this one, Smitten. We've got this one, Be True. We've got this one, She is Brave. We've got this one. That is adorable with the little bunny paper. That's the only piece I had too. Somebody gave that to me and it's just so pretty. I've been hanging on to it forever and it matches so perfect with this and this. So I'm so glad that I saved it. Alrighty, we've got this one. Nice little birthday card. And this one can go inside the bag so that they can, inside a box so that they can use that at the nursing home to give to one of their family members. So that'll be nice. I like this one too, that's really pretty. Neat, and another orange one. And another orange one. And this pink one. I think this is one of my favorites. I really like that. That's just gorgeous. And this one. And this one. Boy, this is a lot of cards. I didn't count them. Did anybody count? Okay, let's start another row. Good golly molly, that's a lot. And another one. And another one. Oops, I didn't put anything on that one. That's okay. I'll do it off camera. There's so many things on this one. And this one. And two more of this one. And this one. That silly frog. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed today's playtime. So, and until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.